Go!
Third sector Bravo. Sector is now occupied by hostiles.
Hey fraggers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Battlefield 2042. I think it's a good idea we take a break from Call of Duty because, let's be honest, everyone's obsessed once again. The COD cycle is on. Every single YouTuber and content creator, and probably most of the players, are now really into Call of Duty, which is something to be expected. But hey, we have a brand new event going on in Battlefield 2042. And I thought it would be really interesting for me to bring you this gameplay and to talk a bit about the event. Once again guys, if you like my content, just please consider liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing. It helps immensely. It means a lot to me. Recently, we were able to hit 5 subscribers. I'm so grateful to every single one of you. Thank you for the support. It might not seem as much for you, but it does mean a lot for me. So, if you really enjoy my content and want to support me, please subscribe to the channel and let's get right into the video. As you've seen with the opening clip, that's my experience with LLMA. It's almost plain open map except for that part where the base is and the hangar is, and it's just not fun. Those 3 clips that you've seen is from the same gameplay. It's me respawning 3 times, trying to get to the objective and just being beamed, not being able to do anything. There's no cover, there's no way I can counter that. It's just not a very good experience. The map doesn't really play in Battlefield 2042, and by this time I was expecting DICE to have learned their lesson with 2042 maps and this map as well, because this map has been around since launch. And even in Portal, it is probably the worst map, even comparing it to other 2042 maps like the base maps, or somewhere at the same level, at the very least. And look, here we go, we have a brand new event, which I'll come back to later on. One of the maps that we only have 2, is just simply terrible. It seems to me as almost DICE have like some sort of safe space phobia, or that they are afraid of making cover, adding cover to the maps. It's the issue that we had with the base maps, their design, and LLMA is just a clear example of what not should be done in a Battlefield game. So it's like DICE is the opposite of Infinity Ward, if you like. I mean, Infinity Ward is really obsessed with safe spaces. Infinity Ward maps are infested with safe spaces, and it looks like DICE's current maps or recent maps are leaning, not even leaning, they're basically going for no safe space approach, which is definitely not what you want to see. There should be a balance, and I don't know who's actually making these weird decisions. How come that after, it's been more like 3 years, it's the 3rd year that this game is around, and I know people said that, especially Andrew Wilson, that DICE have learned valuable lessons from this game and that they were going to implement the things they've learned in the new game and going forward, but I have a different experience. It seems they haven't really learned anything, because Battle of the Bulge is okay, it's not good, but it's okay, it's at least playable. But LLMA, except for this area, and like I said, the hangar, is just, it's ridiculous, it's empty. There's nothing you can do, you can barely move between objectives, like from Sector B to Sector A, or from Sector B to Sector C. This map was not designed for a futuristic game or modern day game. It was a World War II game back in the day. And I think that pretty much shows that we are at the same place as we were like 3 years ago. This is unacceptable that guys cannot see it. But like I've said, Battle of the Bulge is okay. It's not good, but at least it's playable, and I would say it's the map that I prefer this time around to experience this event. But you know what I mean, but still, the Battle of the Bulge, as you can see right now, I would say only has the town area that's kind of fun to play on. The rest of the map is once again empty. There isn't much you can do. Seriously, it's just an open space, and the town area at least has some cover, has some flow to it. No surprise that I remember a lot of people that created TDM servers in Portal would actually prefer to play Battle of the Bulge. Now let's get into the content. The content's pretty good, I'd say. It's decent. I mean, at least we have something to grind, something to unlock, and it feels okay. Feels even good, I'd say. But considering that the game is pretty much done, we're not gonna get any more seasons, and the next Battlefield, hopefully, it's gonna be arriving next year. We are more or less like 1 year away from the next release, so, and given that the content doesn't carry forward, and if I understand it right, the next game is going to go back to the class system and ditch this weird specialist system. So I think there really much sense to play this event and unlock all of the content, or just go grind it. I don't think so, or even spend your money on it. I don't know. I was a bit like tired maybe of SBMM or EOMM in Call of Duty, and Battlefield 2042 feels like as a way for me to distract from it, from this manipulative skill-based matchmaking system, and just kind of experience shooter games as they used to be, particularly Battlefield. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna go and just rant about it, like how bad 2042 is, or the system in general, the direction they decided to take. But at least right now, it feels to me as if something new, even a bit new, after Call of Duty, and a bit relaxing. As you can see, I can be using some just random guns really, and keep grinding that tier 1 camo. I was initially actually planning to try and unlock everything, every single tier 1 camo, whether that be specialist, vehicle, or just weapon. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm still a long way to go. I think the only category that I've completed are the tactical weapons, and I've got like 4 pistols to go, and LCMG is like my first LMG that I've got to tier 1. So yeah, as you can imagine, it's still a long way to go. I pretty much have all of the vehicles, and probably like almost all of the specialists. I think I have just 3 specialists tier 1. I'm trying to get Boris to tier 1, which is very, very tedious, because Boris, I mean, he looks cool, and the voice lines are really great for this character, specialist, but in terms of the firepower and his abilities, he's just not that great. If I want to play as an engineer, I would probably pick Liz, but not Boris, really. And yeah, there you have it. My impressions of this event and the content. I think it's a good one anyway. It's really nice to see DICE actually do something new. But like I've said, given that the game's going to be pretty much done in 1 year, and next year it's going to be a completely new Battlefield. It's probably not even going to be connected to this one. Maybe some really like vague connections. I'm not sure whether it's really worth it to go ahead and grind, even like grind tier 1. Maybe not just the event, but tier 1 camo. Like initially I was pumped, because as you might know, if you followed me for some time, you know that I like to grind things and get like the mastery camos and get everything max level. But this time around, I don't know, it's really worth it. And it's not just because of Delta Force dropping quite soon. It's just like I said, the next Battlefield game, this one is going to go away, or just be a past title that I think not a lot of people are going to remember, honestly. So there you have it. I hope you like it. Please enjoy the rest of the video. I'm just gonna go leave you to it. I think it's a fun gameplay to watch. Keep fragging, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
You're monitoring your progress.
Vehicle trouble. I'll make it work.
Allies are assaulting Bravo 1.
Marking the hostile. 170 meters away.
We have command of Bravo sector. We have secured nearly every sector.
That is, yeah! Taking enemy fire! Everyone defend here!
Watching your position.
Watch that hostile!
They have taken Charlie sector.
Hostile infantry. 130 meters away.
We're halfway to victory. Continue to fight.
Take that objective.
Stay safe, squad leader.
One down! Ready for action! Moving. 60 meters away from my position. I see them come. About 40 meters from my position. Hostile down! Marking the hostile. 50 meters away from my position. Good. Sentry ready. Sentry deployed! Explosive ready! Charges ready! One is down! Infantry!
Marking hostile.
Multiple infantry marked! Hostile neutralized. Reloading ammunition. Target located. Down. Target down. One moment. Disregard that order.
Objective secure. Charlie sector under control.
Our enemy is outdoors. We're keeping control of all sectors.
I'm reloading.
Enemy infantry!
Deploying explosive. Begin your attack.
We'll monitor from here.
American forces have occupied Echo sector.
They are monitoring your progress.
Friendly forces targeting Alpha 1. Infantry troops! 90 meters away from my position!
Hostile spotted at Charlie 1.
My sentry is ready. Ready to blast. Strike that objective.
Call if you need us.
Friendly wounded.
We have seized Bravo sector.
Get up and fight.
We have superiority in this battle. Make sure we maintain it.
We're about to attack Delta 1.
They've secured all of Alpha.
Copy hostile tank. 50 meters from my position. Hostile troop movement.